Residents of New Jersey have been reporting unidentified flying objects or UFOs hovering over their neighborhood. As per media reports, these UFOs are drones, but the US government is completely clueless about who owns the drones, where they're from, and what exactly they're doing in New Jersey. Residents of New Jersey are completely fed up of traffic on their streets, and now they have to deal with this unknown traffic in the sky. I personally feel that these are Aquaman's drones, guys, because as per few reports, these drones are coming out of the ocean and going back to the ocean. So let's look at few news clippings about this topic so we can get more information.
Car-sized drones operating for hours in restricted airspace and able to elude local law enforcement when they send their own drones up to give chase.
Wow, these drones are the size of cars, and even law enforcement drones are not able to catch up to them. So are these drones some alien taxi service, or is it some new aerial taxi service launched by Elon Musk? But I still feel these are Aquaman's drones, and he's sending them because his movies bombed in the box office.
In New Jersey, the Army reporting the Picatinny Arsenal has had 11 unauthorized drone incursions in the last month.
So these drones were spotted over the Picatinny Arsenal base 11 times. For those who don't know, the Picatinny Arsenal base is an American military research and manufacturing facility. So why are Aquaman's drones interested in this facility? Did the US government kidnap a mermaid and is hiding it here? Or it could also be possible that the US is developing a weapon against Aquaman in this base.
21 local mayors now demanding answers from the state.
The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. This is something we're taking deadly seriously.
The entire month before that, it was nightly drone incursions over Langley Air Force Base.
So looks like Aquaman's drones are very shy as they go dark as soon as someone looks at them. And also looks like these drones are not just interested in the Picatinny Arsenal base, because as per the report you just watched, these drones were spotted around the Langley Air Force Base as well. And Langley Air Force Base is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the US.
One of their officers called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50?
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer?
Sworn officer, yes. We contacted state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard.
Holy smokes, Batman. There have been 50 drones spotted in New Jersey. Not one or two, 50, 50. I think it's high time the government call in the Avengers to resolve this issue. And one more shocking fact is that these drones are able to change time. Look at this headline. Mysterious drones are changing time on clocks in New Jersey as locals fear they're being targeted by UFOs. And this news article is not from some conspiracy theory website, guys. It's from the Daily Mail. And other news outlets have also reported similar stories. Look at this. The clock in their car changed time, according to one Fox News reporter who spoke to the unnamed family. They say the clock went back to normal after they drove off. But I personally feel that this is happening because the drones are using a portal that bends time. But the article gives a boring explanation, which is many newer cars get their clock time from GPS satellites, since that's one of the most accurate time signal you're gonna get in a vehicle. If these are using GPS jamming or spoofing, then it's plausible that the car would follow the signal and change the clock to match whatever signal is coming from the drone/plane. Oh, boring. So basically this article is telling us that these drones have a jammer on them, which is interfering with the clock in a car. But I personally feel it's because of time bending portals. Please comment down below who you think is right. These drones are also disturbing civilian air traffic. Have a look at this.
The FAA forced to slow traffic at Stewart International Airport Friday night north of New York City because of multiple reports of drone sightings in the area.
It's understandable why these drones are entering into military bases. Maybe they're after military secrets. But why the hell are these drones disturbing civilian airports? Do they want to catch flights to different states so they can wreak more havoc? Or are they bedazzled by the services provided by airlines on Earth? And as per few reports, these drones are very advanced, guys. Have a look at this.
We know they're not backyard drones that some hobbyist is using because they're much more sophisticated than that. We know that they're not a commercial company within the United States because we don't even have this level of sophistication yet. We are a full decade behind where China is with drones. The government claims it's not them. They say it's not them. So who is it? Well, I had credible individuals who have high security ratings. They believe there's a real possibility it could be Iran, that there could be a ship out, not right on the coast of New Jersey, not right there, but these drones, as cited by the Coast Guard, are coming in and out of the ocean. They're going to the ocean. They're not pontoons. They're not landing on the water. They're landing on something. We're not being told the truth. They are dealing with the American public like we're stupid.
So as per Congressman Jeff Van Drew, even the United States doesn't have such sophisticated drones. But he feels these drones could be Iran's. But this has left me wondering that when America, being the world's most technologically advanced country, doesn't have such sophisticated drones, how the hell did Iran get them? I think Aquaman supplied these drones to Iran, guys. Aquaman, why you do this, man?
Do you know and you can't say? Can you tell me that?
No, I'm telling you, Martha, I'm telling you, we don't
You
know.
don't know.
We
Let me
can't
ask you this.
corroborate every single sighting. Some of them we have, not all of them, and we're working hard to do that. We know people are afraid of it. We know people have concerns. We have those same concerns.
That was John F. Kirby from the Department of Defense. And he's outright saying that he doesn't know what's going on. Please, US government, please, I think it's time you call in the Avengers, guys. Before it's too late, please call in the Avengers and finish this nonsense, man. Let's move on and see what the Republican senators have to say.
You can't tell me that we don't know what that is. I just think they're not being honest with us. I think that if we don't know, if our government really has no idea, then they're even more incompetent than I thought.
So as per Senator George Hawley, the government knows what is going on and is not informing the public, or the government is completely useless and it knows nothing. Please mention in the comments which one do you think is true.
President-elect Donald Trump, he just called on the Biden administration for you guys to either release any information it has about these mysterious drone sightings or shoot the drones out of the sky. How do you respond to the president-elect?
The principal message that I want to communicate to the American public: we haven't seen anything unusual. We know of no threat.
Did he just say that we saw nothing unusual and we know of no threat? This is Alejandro Mayorkas, and he's currently the US Secretary of Homeland Security. And even after New Jersey was invaded by 50 unknown drones, he says that we saw nothing unusual and we know of no threats. As per the news clippings I just showed you, these drones have entered the Picatinny Arsenal base as well as the Langley Air Force base. Even after all that, he says we haven't seen anything unusual and we know of no threat. Am I losing my mind? No, I don't think he said that. I think I'm just imagining it. Or maybe Aquaman is using some new unknown technology to control his mind. But I am glad that the new president Donald Trump is taking this issue seriously.
At this time, we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary. We're going to continue to monitor what is happening, but, at no point were our installations threatened when this activity was occurring.
So as per the Defense Department briefing, they know nothing about the drones. Madam, if you know nothing about the drones, why don't you just call the Avengers? I'm sure they'll figure it out. Please comment below who's your favorite Avenger. But not everybody is relaxed like this. Few states are preparing themselves to fight against this drone menace.
Mayor Eric Adams saying his team is taking the reports of drones in the region seriously.
We're going to have an immediate response. We're getting ready to check. We're getting ready to look into some new innovative ways of, if need be, to take down drones with the proper permission from the FAA.
So the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, is ready to fight these drones. And he's also looking for new innovative ways to get rid of these drones. Guys, but why look for new ways when you can call the Avengers? Thor can just swing his hammer around and destroy all these drones. Haven't these guys seen Endgame? Guys, jokes apart, I found one news clip which mentions that one of the drones has crashed and it was recovered by the US government.
First responders have been here all morning, including Hillsborough Police, a lot of onlookers. I talked to one woman who says her concerns are growing, calling all the recent drone activity very bizarre. She says she heard the drone crash happened overnight here. So we've heard from the FBI, and the FBI says there's no reason to believe that these recent possible drone sightings pose a national security threat. Now, in terms of what we're getting from local officials, we're being told we're going to get an update this afternoon at some point, Bianca, in terms of what they've been looking at here. Back to you inside.
So we know that the government has at least one crashed drone, but there's no reports about what condition the drone is in. If the drone is really alien, will the US government ever tell us? Are these drones remotely operated? Or is there a small alien sitting inside the drone and flying it? All these questions can be answered by the US government, but will they ever? Nobody knows. But I still feel this is Aquaman's doing. Aquaman, if you're watching my videos, please stop, man. Please call back your drones. Whatever your issues are, we can resolve them diplomatically. Why do you want to send out your drones and bother people, man? Just stop, man. Guys, please comment below, who do you think these drones belong to? Are these drones from another country or from another planet? And if you think it's not Aquaman, please mention why. And also, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your parents. Live long and prosper.